Good to be back.
How was your Saturday? How was your Saturday?
Was a Saturday in the park?
It was a lot of dog shit. That much I can tell you. He's a little pooper, our Reese. Yeah, there's a lot of shit everywhere, but especially here.
But he's just a baby.
Just a tiny little 9-pound, like, loaded with poop kind of dog. Oh, thanks for the touch. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Little teddy bear.
You were busy today. I was busy chasing him.
Yeah.
God, they can get in these little nooks and crannies that, us old folk have a hard time reaching in. I was like, what the frig?
Well, that'll pass.
Thank God for calcium pills. That's all I can tell you.
As he gets older, that'll.
But we've been Bizoo, and I'm representing my number one always brand.
You're a big fan of Nike. Just do it.
Even my glasses. They gotta call me. Come on, Nike. Come on, anybody who wants. I'd like to do a Nike commercial. So Nike, if you're listening or there's any representatives out there of Nike, call me. I'm perfect. For the older set, just do it. Yeah. I'm in the age of just screw it, because who gives a shit about anything at this point in the game?
Well, I did want to kind of bring up, one of the ads a little totally different than Nike, but I think it's the Dove ads that they have.
Yeah.
Where they show women from all generations.
Yeah, but aren't they half naked?
No.
Because they ain't
They're
doing
just
that.
proud to be themselves, doing their thing.
I'm proud to be
and
myself.
I would think that Nike should jump on that train to show women of all ages.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Nike should.
Especially since you're always telling me that when you were growing up, there weren't these opportunities that girls have nowadays with women's sports from all kinds. That would be a great way to represent from those who didn't have that opportunity.
That's right.
To the girls who do have that opportunity today.
Yes, he's 100% right. I'm available.
I'm just saying that would be a great idea.
They should
empower women.
That's a great idea, Spencer. I have to admit that they should look to the older set that buy the tickets to watch the newer player, cheer on the new players, but never had that opportunity. Give me the opportunity. Come on, Nike, reach out. That's all I could say.
And especially because you've shown me videos of when you used to play sports and some of the moves that you pulled off. Even I can't do those.
Yeah, you were impressed that I can move like that. Yeah. Now I can't even get a 9-pound cockapoo. Sorry. A cockapoo out of the, what's this? What's a wank? You're Brighton-da. Hey, Brighton-da. Hey, you wank. What's going on? And you're... Oh, hi.
Hi. Hi, folks.
Hi, how's it going? It's not a challenging wank. You just click the button and don't listen to it. That's all. Wanker. Whatever that is. I don't even know what that is. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's
what is it?
Basically...
What? What's a wank?
Polishing the pole. Other way to put it.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Gross. We don't want you on our live. Get out of here, you wank. I never heard of that thing. Yeah.
It was the things that's in the Urban Dictionary nowadays.
Yeah, I guess it's a new thing. See, back in the day, well, we didn't have live, but we had what is called common courtesy. So we didn't insult people, especially if they were our elders. So thank you very much and hit the off button. Anyhow, what were you doing today?
I was doing a lot of...
You subscribed. Thank you. Life with our Riri. Life with Riri. Thanks, Riri. See, a nice, kind soul. It helps to be kind.
Riri, and then there's Reese.
Yeah.
Thanks for subscribing.
Well, if you're a wanker, then you gotta, good luck. It is Saturday night. Now that I learned what that is. Anywho.
The more you know.
The more you wank, I guess. Anywho, from wank to tank, let's see. What have we done?
Yeah, great segue there.
That wasn't a good...
Stellar transition
You worked on a kid's shirt today.
Yeah, I did.
That's kind of cool.
I worked on new merch. Well, first off, what I had initially tried to do was, I looked to make some shoes because I know that a lot of kids, especially like Crocs.
I would have really liked that.
But the only problem was when I went to put it live on the store, it said that there was an issue with...
Is it Dino or Dino? I can't see small stuff like that. Is it a Dino guy? or a Dino. Is your name Dino, or are you a Dino kind of person? Because that's really cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever. Yeah, I think that's really cool.
But I was saying the shoe.
I
had started initially with doing the shoes because I know a lot of kids like Crocs, and I like Crocs myself.
I did too.
But the only problem was when I went to publish it, they're not sold. Like the publisher that goes, I don't know.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Why? Come on, Etsy, do better. Why can't we?
The alternative was to do sandals. And I'm like, I don't think we're sandals weather just yet.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, it's great for kids. I saw the whole thing. You had the whole thing done, and then you go to publish the thing, and then they say they don't make it there.
They don't preface that in advance. They let you design it, and then
Etsy, you don't have a lot of kids stuff. And that's too bad, because you should do better with kids-related kind of items. But they can find you on Etsy, right?
Yeah, you can. If you visit Tanks Terrific Threads, that's Tanks, TANKS, Terrific with TRIFFIC, Threads, THREADS on Etsy. You'll find all existing merchandise.
Hey, just in time. You're too late. If this is what's the point of this? Hit off, bro. Hit off. Go with the guy who's wanking, and it's okay. You're good. Anywho, go ahead. What was the thing?
Oh, Tanks Terrific Threads on Etsy is where you can visit, see all the available merch. The link itself, if you want to go directly, is etsy.com/shop/Tanks Terrific Threads, and it'll pull up to the page where you can buy all merch from there.
Yeah.
And a couple folks, I'm very happy to say, very recently got a couple orders of the coffee mugs.
Yeah, the coffee mug is cool. I can't draw for anything. I've said that 1,000 times. So for you to be able to do that and do it so quickly is pretty amazing.
I try.
What do you think, Reese?
He's
going to chew the table. He's like, I'm done with it, too.
He's still teething.
Oh, not being rude. Okay, well, then we like you just in time. That's okay. The channel is just about talking about stuff that's going on in our world. I do a lot of different things. What do you do just in time? Tell me about your life. See, now, if I type that, which I do, like all caps because I'm older, people would tell me I was yelling.
People would tell you that you're yelling. And it wasn't
because I was yelling. It was because I typed things, so many letters per day. So emails, I should say, per day. And I'm not screaming at anybody. It just makes it a lot easier than
to capitalize certain letters every single time.
And what if somebody, let's say somebody was disabled, okay, for instance.
Right.
And they only had the opportunity, you're supposed to be mad at them because they, it only comes over in caps.
Voice to text.
I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, people have gotten so, sensitive over things that just don't matter. Right, Reese?
Well, also the other thing that we had talked about last night is, and it's been common discussion, is that a lot of people...
yelling. You're yelling at yourself. I can't hear you. Whoever you're living with is...
I was just sorry to interrupt that.
Sorry. I'm having fun with just in time.
I was just gonna say that I know there's so many comments on here where YouTube gets a lot of but both of us have come from TikTok, since there's a lot. We're trying to find a new platform to migrate to for the time being. We're given the heads up that YouTube, mixing the two up now, that YouTube there's a lot more negativity and a lot more harsh criticism from people online.
How are you gonna get I have received in my age so much negativity, with social media. I've been on for a very long time. I was a stand-up comic for a very long time. I can deal with hecklers. I can deal with stuff. I just think people should be nicer.
I think
that's
so.
All.
Well, the other thing that I'm always an avid believer of is just, I don't understand why you would take the time in the day just to write out a mean message to somebody.
Yeah, he did for 90 days. It's going away. It's going bye-bye. So you're going to see a lot more people on either YouTube or other forums for whatever reason. Unfortunately.
But you can't get it on the App Store.
No,
good thing I didn't get rid of it.
Yeah, you can't get it on the App Store. Yeah. I personally, me who is not from an era of social media, found TikTok, because I love animals, to be fun. Yay! in that regard. You know what I mean? Or people just dealing with funny content of who's falling or stuff. It was just a fun environment.
You sure love those Ring camera videos.
Oh
People
my God, the
slipping and
Ring
falling
cameras.
with their groceries,
Falling,
or
who's
snow
farting,
day, or
that kind of stuff's hilarious. I'm sorry, but I mean it's because it's real life. I'd rather watch 24/7 of that than any kind of breaking news. I'm so sick of breaking news. I'm telling you, here we go again. Back in the prehistoric days, kids, take a pen and paper. Okay, and back in the prehistoric days, if there was breaking news, something was really going on.
yeah.
And
was some urgency
Peter
to
Jennings would come on, God rest his soul, and he'd be like, hey, this is happening. They didn't break in because somebody farted somewhere.
It's like a bull in a bull. My best analogy is like it's a bull in a china shop nowadays.
Oh, it's ridiculous. And there's so
one thing
much.
falls over. It's broken.
Yeah, exactly. And there's so much stuff just going around the country. My heart goes out to California, and just too much tragedies.
Well, thanks, Justin.
Thanks, Justin Time. You're the bestest. There's so many tragedies going on that, people just have to, in this tumultuous time, and it's not my first go around with this, with anything, that people have to understand that if, they just have to be kind to one another. It's not that hard. It really isn't.
I saw,
respect.
I think to go along with that, I think one of the best TikToks that I saw was on the matter when the fires had first started, was everyone who was even like, oh, well, it doesn't matter because in LA everyone's rich and they can just get everything back in no time. Her thing was not everyone who lives in LA is rich.
And imagine every single thing, just look around your house, right? And in a split second, it's gone.
And and no matter how much other thing that really sank in with me is like, even if someone's able to rebuild, like no matter, like people are like, well, they're still, but it's like they still can't get back what was lost.
No, you can't.
No amount of money can get back.
I mean, it's like all your kids' stuff, all your personal stuff. I mean, that's just like, you can't run from that fire.
No.
I mean, it's not like, you hear occasionally on the news like a house. This is like, within seconds, you're done if you don't make a move. And you're like, you have seconds to grab one thing. That's scary.
It is.
And people have lost pets. Did you see the guy that he went back to his property and he only got one of his dogs out? And he
was it only one of his dogs?
Yeah, he had one dog with him when he went back.
Oh.
But he was staring up his driveway and he was crying, and the dog survived.
Well, I remember that part.
And then he started crying.
Yeah,
oh my God.
The lady's like, "You're scaring him." But at the same, I'm like, I get that because he's yelling at the top of his lungs, but also he's just so.
Yeah,
he's so relieved.
Yeah, he was like, "Holy, if this is the only thing that I get, have, I'll take it." And people are reaching out to a lot of stuff going on in the country. We're just trying to bring a little light here from the great state of Connecticut on new businesses. If you have a business that you want to put down on the bottom, we'll subscribe to you. Or if you go live, I'll subscribe to anybody that just in time. If you get on and if I could show my face, you could show yours, because mine is old. But he also has, he has hats. But I don't have a nose for hats.
The dad caps that I currently have. The trade-off. One of the items that I have is the dad cap that's currently on the site. And it's adjustable in the back. That you can change whether your head's big or small. It fits all. And you can also see Tank right there. Right on the front. Same guy as behind us. And that's one of the items. And we also have lanyards, which are for sale, just because this was one of the most highly requested items at the time, just because finding your car keys is a bit of a hassle. You've been there. I've been there.
Yeah.
So when we're flying out the door, last second, it's good
to use ladies as a weapon for keys.
Self-defense, you mean?
Self-defense. I took self-defense classes, many of them back in the day, and yeah, you use that as anything that you can, and that is one of them. You put it on the end with your keys, and
makeshift nunchuck right there.
Exactly. I mean, everybody's got to be able to protect themselves. But what's coming down the hoops before we get off? Like you're starting to work on a comic strip,
Yes,
right?
I am.
Okay.
That's in the works right now. I'm very excited to be putting that together. And new merch is available live right now on the Etsy store, so go check it out.
Oh, that's a hoodie, the kids.
It's a kids hoodie specifically.
Yeah. Is there anything on the back?
No.
No.
Though,
I think eventually.
though I might, I might take a second look. So it possibly might be revised, but a kids hoodie is there.
Especially if your kid likes dinosaurs in any way, shape, or form.
That was the big frequently asked item, just because while a lot of grown-ups and young adults who are my age in their 20s or whatnot, still young at heart, like that kind of stuff. There's people who are like, but are there stuff for kids? Because kids especially is a huge demographic that likes dinosaurs. So I decided I'd finally jump out. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
I heard you people. I heard you at home.
Yeah.
And
so you did.
Here we go.
And you're also looking for like anybody that deals with. There's a kid that's on TikTok. I can't remember his name now. I mean, it's so hard because people hide behind emails. It's not like you can pick up the phone and people pick up anymore, which annoys the living crap out of me. We've been to the new Peabody Museum here in Connecticut. We've been 1,000 times since he was a kid. But anyway.
The last time we went, when was it? Did we go last year?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. When we waited like 3 years because they closed it and renovated it. But you can't get a hold of people. They did a great job, by the way. Yeah, it was great. But how about somebody hooking up and giving a call? I mean, give a call. He did stuff for Chicago's Zoo exhibit out in Chicago.
Oh, right. And we can't the Field Museum.
Yeah, we can't even get Peabody Museum right here in our pocket. Come on, guys. Really? Give me a call. So we got Nike that needs to call us. Peabody Museum. We went and saw the new renovations. They were fantastic. Yeah. Now give us a call so he can meet up with somebody.
Yeah, I'd love to chat. Love to chat with any of the staff, paleontologists that may be there, archaeologists. Yeah. I'd love to learn more and also share it with my audience as well, just so they can hear and learn a little bit more
and
from home.
And not only that, but you could adapt those things into if you learned something different that you never heard of about a dinosaur, you can adapt that kind of stuff into your comic strip. And the fact that he's going to have, he has books in the works. Those will be coming out, to help your kids. So if somebody that is involved with dinosaurs can give you that little extra edge that you can include within your material,
because
even better.
Because while I love them immensely, it's like I would definitely not say it by any means that I am a certified paleontologist. So
no, it's just something that
the facts enjoy. I don't totally have. Yeah, but the passion I have.
You're pretty knowledgeable about it, as I rolled the table
and besides that, at Tyrannosaurus Studios, I'm always looking to help scale up your business and to help your profits soar.
You are the scaliest graphic design business in Connecticut. I mean, there's some. If you're a graphic design business in Connecticut, hit them up. Hey, Goff Law, you're always on my TV. Hit him up. He'll do the graphics for your company.
Plus, the one thing that I have loved over time, because we're in the main space, the green room, literally.
Yeah.
Is and through countless meetings that I've been on, from voiceover to business to any business meeting that I've been on with this in the background, even on the podcast, I love people like, your background is so green. There's so much green going on. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's catchy. We're good kind of green people.
I remember at a conference meeting that I was at, one of the people was like, it's like, and I've noticed you out of the entire Zoom call.
Yeah.
Just because there's so much bright green going on, and because not many other people have. A lot of people like to blur their background.
Yeah.
But also, you have a giant face right behind me, so
it's your character. which is the beautiful thing. You could always say, I did that. See, I can't draw, so I can't say that. But I could have shot a hoop, or I could have played, well, you saw me play softball. I did fast pitch and slow pitch softball.
I guess that's
way before the time of any endorsements like anybody has these days.
Gatorade.
You name it.
Gatorade.
Yeah, I know. Look at Dawn Staley, just got a huge millions of dollars to coach.
It's good for her.
Fantastic. I think it's great. I would, I love her anyway. But we didn't have those opportunities. So, again, Nike, if you're looking, it could be, if you're looking for somebody to do commercials, you need an older person that literally reps your items.
And she does. It's on her shoes, it's on her shirt, it's on her glasses. It's everywhere.
Everything. You know what I have for many years.
Well, you're the woman who gets it done.
Yeah.
You always say it. You're like, I'm getting it done. And I'm going to help you get it done. I'm going to help that person get it done.
But
you're the get it done girl.
And the thing is, one quick thing too, we didn't pay like $200 for a pair of sneakers. We got like one pair of sneakers for the first day of school. It was always that we thought we were cool with a pair of Pro Keds. And when you look at those now, they had there was no. So what am I looking for? Like, you could definitely bust an ankle in those, whereas these shoes...
Oh, no ankle support.
No support in the shoes at all. And we played, probably half of us are flat-footed because of all the crap that we wear. And we were barefoot most of the time. But hair products, because he's got great hair. Anybody that wants to, reach out. He does everything because he's an actor. He's a voiceover artist. He's an artist. He could draw.
I know
He's been in commercials. He's been in movies. He's been in, your portfolio is much longer than mine. See, my portfolio.
Well, thanks.
My portfolio is, was very much so sports, and nobody cares about, the old fart until I'm on a Nike commercial. And then just in time's gonna go, holy crap, that's that lady that I saw on YouTube because she was trying it out. I don't know. What do you think about YouTube? You think it's okay?
I'm certain. Well, overall, I've been exposed. Overall, as a platform, I've grown up with it for a lot of my life, so it's pretty cool that way. It's hard to find new people, that's for sure. That's one of my biggest quarrels.
And how could they find you on YouTube? Because we're on my page.
Yeah.
How do you find?
If you want to see more of me, because if you're obviously seeing her channel, because we're over here on Lisa DCT, I'm available on YouTube as well as Spencer Long VO. I'm a voice actor, graphic designer for hire, and character designer as well. I can be found on Instagram if you're there. I'm Spencer_Long. And that's with 2 S's, everyone watching, just because my mother and father, oh, there you go. My mother and father had the idea to name me after the show Spencer for Hire.
That's right.
And I'm Spencer for Hire. Yeah. So hi, how are you? I'm also on LinkedIn. I'm there as Spencer Long, plain and simple. I'm also still on TikTok for anyone who's still on that by any chance.
Still TikToking?
Yeah, still TikToking as the
time's
time's passing by.
As it used to be.
But I'm Spencer Long. I met a lot of people on there. I could say
I did
that
too.
one thing.
That's what I did
connected me with a lot of people.
Yeah. A lot of people with different abilities and disabilities that I followed.
And I also wanted to say real quick, because I was holding up before. There you go. It's maybe backwards, but it's SpencerLong.com. That's my main site where it has my portfolio, has most of my work that I have. It connects you to the merchandise store that's currently for sale. And but if you want to see everything directly and cut through the middleman, you can go right through Etsy, as I mentioned before, at etsy.com/shop/TanksTerrificThreads. It's a mouthful, I know. And on top of that, if you want to reach out to me for any business purposes, from graphic design, motion design, web design, voiceover needs, from animation, film, your phone message, your phone tree, anything like that, I'm available for hire. So you can contact me by filling out a form on my website on the contact page. Just put in your first name, your last name, and a brief description of the job that you have that you're looking to hire me for, and we can discuss more from there. So hope to be in touch.
And I just want to hear from Nike. So you can they could believe. Can they leave a comment?
They
probably
can't. Well,
not
they
in the
can
live.
leave a comment, but
Oh.
do you have any business email that you like?
Nah,
Anything like
I
that that they can
mean,
contact you at?
they put a comment somewhere,
Okay.
and tell me to reach out to you because you need me, I need you.
I
It
still
works
still
together.
think that would be a good idea
I think
for
that's a
for
great idea.
Nike
I think it's a great idea.
to talk about the because to showcase the opportunities that have come up over the years since Nike launched their business, that now women have the opportunity in sports. How many women wear the brand, are sponsored by the brand, and to look over the years of how many women have been passionate at playing sports but didn't have that chance to do it professionally when they were growing up.
Do you know how I always come up on things on the fly? That's
Constantly
probably
thinking.
it's probably
constantly
my from being on the stage, being a comedian for so long. But here's the thing, right? It's Nike Gold, but you underline old. That you're supporting the older people that didn't have the opportunity as these youngins, which totally thrilled for them. Thrilled for the ladies out there.
You're one of their biggest cheerleaders at a
But
lot of
absolutely,
events.
still, always have been. I think it's fantastic. But it's time to divvy out Nike Gold for the older set women that didn't have the opportunity that these young kids had. And that's it. Give me a call, Nike. Give them a call for hair products or anything else. Hey, it was great. I thank you so much for your kindness. I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. Have a good night.
We'll see you soon, everybody.
Bye.
Have a fantastic night.
Ciao for now.